All right, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto News Channel. I am Patrick, and I want to talk to you guys today about the news that is happening currently with Bitcoin. It is Tuesday, December 8th, and there is a lot to talk about. I want to talk to you guys today on how we're going to see a larger market cap for all around cryptocurrency. We're going to see Bitcoin heading towards the $50,000 mark, getting to that $1 trillion mark for all of cryptocurrency. I think there's a lot of room for growth. So getting right into the news, guys, definitely follow my channel and hit subscribe if you like this. I'm going to talk to you guys right now where Bitcoin is. Bitcoin right now is at $8,329, and that changes all the time. And if we look right here, we're going to look at will the Bitcoin price rally last this time? Well, will it rally, guys? A lot of Bitcoin analysts here are predicting a $50,000 mark for cryptocurrency next year. They're saying that some commentators also say the pandemic might have proved to be a turning point for Bitcoin's acceptance for these quasi-digital gold investors. So basically, people are considering it like the new digital gold now that inflation's really up with the U.S. dollar, and a lot of people are kind of losing faith after all these economic stimulus packages that have been happening. That basically, guys, is like the one-time stimulus check that's been going down and they gave everyone, and a lot of people are just losing faith in the dollar as the inflation gets higher. Besides that, they're saying that $1 trillion target market cap will happen, and this is basically saying that the Bloomberg, some of the analysis, and where is it right here? Analysis at Bloomberg say the risk off is Bitcoin towards the 10,000 support level in 2021, but we see the path where they have predicted a $50,000 Bitcoin, implying a $1 trillion market cap for all of cryptocurrency. They cite increased demands for cryptocurrency, mainstream adoption and interest, diminished supply of Bitcoin, so it reaches 21 million supply target as their reasons for the price. So, that's a big thing, guys. When we have a decreased supply, it's going to definitely increase the price of Bitcoin. They're thinking there's this mainstream adoption and interest now that the pandemic's been happening and everyone, a lot of people lost their sources of income. If you look right here, there's some more reasoning. This guy, Emmanuel, compared Bitcoin's price to the NASDAQ 100 and market cap weighted index consisting of 103 non-financial companies at NASDAQ. So, that's pretty interesting. It says it took NASDAQ 14 years to rise above parabolic blow-off top, and then 6 years to rise further 151%. Bitcoin appears poised to exceed this 2017 parabolic blow-off, and he's basically saying it should increase to approximately $50,000 per Bitcoin, and that's a reasonable by 2021 price target. So, that'd be really good, guys, for all of us right now. That's almost, 1.5 times, that would be really, really good. That means a lot of us would start making money. That's why I like to teach people how to make money on this. And if you guys follow my channel, this is why I made the Patrick McLeod channel, is to, teach you guys how to make money and give you guys the news and just give you a nice little crypto channel where you guys can go and just kind of sit back, listen, and enjoy. The price target for Bitcoin brings back memories of 2017 when they were equally ambitious and in some cases outlandish predictions were made for Bitcoin's future. Back then, they're saying cryptocurrencies' astronomical prices fell as quickly as they had risen, and that's kind of when Google took away the ads for cryptocurrency. We saw a huge drop off. Like all the other cryptocurrencies were kind of tied to Bitcoin. We had XRP going up to like $3.30. There was just a lot of things happening. But the conditions were different. Asian investors and retailers were reported to have driven Bitcoin's previous increase, then quickly moved in and out of trades, booked profits, and abandoned crypto markets not soon after. The move sucked out much needed liquidity. So that's kind of what happened in 2017. According to these crypto forensics and chain analysis, American investors during the rally this time around, they're saying that there's a lot of American investors, institutional firms, and hedge funds are interested in parking their funds long term. I think this is because of the pandemic levels. If history is any indication, the COVID-19 pandemic may also be proving a turning point for cryptocurrency markets. Prominent economic historian has said that the pandemics accelerate all financial histories, which is pretty, I think we're seeing that kind of happen right now. Even when I go to the gas station right now, guys, we're seeing there's always like an ad playing, like a Bitcoin, like a like a Bitcoin advertisement saying, you can buy your Bitcoins at one of our ATMs here, and there's just a lot of different things right now. People are turning to crypto. They're asking how to buy crypto. They're seeing it back up to these 2017 levels, which is really good. And they're saying it's this new quasi digital gold among investors. And the pandemic they're saying that it has kind of hastened it since this point. And this is one of the things it says right here: to strategize to maximize your investment income. If you're looking to maximize your income, their advisors say they will always put goals above their low cost. So basically, several strategies is to keep your taxes and expenses low and have more to spend in retirement. And basically, yeah, that's just like a little ad that they have right there. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the U.S. government's last remaining adversary. So one of the main things that Bitcoin has to get through is the U.S. government. And basically it says it's the final boss, like in a video game, to beat. And it's basically saying that Bitcoin presents a tool to undermine international sanctions, and 80% of mining capacity now sits behind enemy lines with China, Russia, and Iran. So there's still a lot of political drama happening. Bitcoin's reputation is somewhat solidified. Concerns over U.S. government bans have still arisen. Still, the government changed its tune in 1933 when it confiscated metals. They're saying that like they can't really do this to Bitcoin, but they could outright ban like the exchanges and stuff like that. This is saying that basically Bitcoin topped near 20,000 in December 17, only to fall below 5,000 multiple times the following year. This year, Bitcoin broke its previous all-time high, showing a refusal to die. So Bitcoin did not die. Mainstream giants such as Amazon, eBay have all shown resilience through this year, rising out of the ashes of the .com in early 2000s. So I mean that's some news on what kind of Bitcoin has to face as of right now. And this is basically saying right here that Bitcoin's reputation is still a deterrent for institutions. Although a number of big players have picked up bags of Bitcoin in 2020, multiple aspects of institutional investors are not wide scale yet. And it's basically saying in 2021, Bitcoin has become increasingly legitimized across mainstream for legal usage. PayPal added Bitcoin and other cryptos to its platform. We're seeing a lot of platforms like Cash App and things that you can like basically buy your Bitcoin right on there, or trade your and spend your Bitcoin like right away, like the Swift cards and all these cards that you can cash out right away. Coinbase has become easier. Like basically all these exchanges, you can now use your credit card to buy cryptocurrency. A lot of things have happened since in the last couple of years that have made it easier. And saying the floodgates have not yet opened in terms of large player entrances in the space. However, Bitcoin's reputation may not be the only aspect intimidating mainstream money. Regulation appears to stand in the way as well. Some crypto exchanges in the U.S. are not regulated in the same way national securities are, like the NASDAQ and NYSE. As you can imagine, they're not held back in some kind of way. So this is some news that's going on right now, guys. This is probably the biggest news of the day. I think we will see that hunt for the $50,000 Bitcoin and the $1 trillion market cap coming soon. If you look at this article right here, I have this up for you guys. Bitcoin price hunts up for a clear pathway to 20,500 on the chain marks. I think we're gonna slowly break across that. I'd say Bitcoin is still holding it in consolidation between 19,000 and 9,500. Now it was at the 18, but I mean that's still in the right. That's still we've seen it. We're seeing it jump over like $1,000 in difference a night. So I mean this is not too bad to think about. A breakout is expected in Bitcoin above 20,000 in the near term. So there you go, guys. The breakout is expected. Meanwhile, the flagship cryptocurrency is dancing around 18,000. Where are we at? We're at 18,454. Kind of right around that only about $600 away from that 19,000 mark, which we know it'll go right. It changes so quickly and so volatile. It's going to change no matter what. People mentioned the big players in the market in Bitcoin, which he noted have stemmed from unregulated exchanges. Volatility may also ward off new institutional Bitcoiners, as well as a broad lack of institutional services, seemingly leading in terms of big money early adopters. So there you go, guys. I think we are going to see a breakthrough. If you look right here, we're going to see the breakthrough to the $20,000 or $20,500 mark. and that'll be the next breakthrough, and then we'll slowly get up to that $50,000 mark soon. I think there's just a little bit of uncertainty going right now, and as people are still scared with the pandemic, and more people are on lockdown, and more people are going online, and more people are losing face in the dollar. There's already a second stimulus package coming. Then we're going to see Bitcoin rise up to this $50,000 mark. I think that's going to happen fairly soon. Don't quote me on it, but I mean I think that is happening, and I think a lot of people are going to make a lot of money from this. The breakout is expected in near term, mainly due to squeezing of belligerent bands. Volatility is significantly low compared to the beginning of December. In other words, volatility makes a comeback into the market. Bitcoin will be getting ready for a massive swing, according to the blockchains on the upside. So that's it, guys. Address is previously rough at six. They're saying they're saying it can get nearly up to a $60,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, there you go, guys. There's the news. This is the news for Tuesday, December 8th. Much love to all you guys out there. Definitely subscribe to my channel. Hit me up on the Facebook. And I run 2 different YouTubes. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Definitely keep an eye out for my next videos.